The issue with measles is that in a small but significant percentage of kids, they get more severe disease than that. So something like 5 to 10% of kids will need to be hospitalized for pneumonia as a result of measles. About 1 in 1,000 kids will develop encephalitis, which is swelling of the brain, which can lead to blindness and deafness and seizure disorders and other long-term things that are bad for kids. And about 1 in 1,000 kids with measles will die. And that sounds like the odds are pretty good for any individual kid with the measles, and that's true. Most kids with measles recover. But when you look at it on a population level, every year that we had measles circulating in the United States, we had hundreds of children who died from this disease that we can now prevent. In terms of the virus itself, measles is a virus with an RNA genome, which makes it like flu or a number of other respiratory viruses. It transmits extremely efficiently. That is kind of the defining characteristic of measles. It is the most contagious disease we know. It is more contagious than flu, more contagious than COVID, more contagious than polio, more contagious than Ebola. And if a child with measles comes into a classroom full of kids who are not vaccinated against measles, about 90% of those kids in the class will get measles from that one child with measles. And it is very good at moving through crowds, and it spreads quickly and efficiently. And the fact that we have a vaccine against it makes it a very good probe for how well we're doing in terms of vaccine coverage. Because it spreads so well and because we have a vaccine that prevents it, when you see measles outbreaks, as we are seeing in the United States now, that is a blinking red indicator that there is something wrong with our ability to vaccinate people.